Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing great. So Saturday videos are back. I'm gonna try and record them little by little because I do have a few ideas for a few ones that I want to do, but for now we have this one, and it is, I don't know exactly how I'm gonna title this video yet. I just know I really wanted to do this because this is something that I really want to talk about because it really shocked me when I saw the article for this. I was like, oh, that many. I was just very surprised by it. I feel like 2024 has been insane in K-pop and also very weird. So many things happened that honestly I feel like a lot of us never thought it would happen. You have the whole New Year's door hype thingy that happened that I still see things about it, and I feel like whenever I think of it's done, it's not really done because things keep coming up. Have the whole thing that happened with the boys, trying to keep using the name in the new company, and that created something. You have the Gayon thing from Maiden that happened. Visha, KB, I think was her name. That thing, just a bunch of things that honestly I never like. I always say we never know what happens behind the scenes with the companies and artists, but the year 2024 in K-pop, a lot of idols just went, I don't care, and they just said everything that they had to say. It has been insane, the things that have been happening in 2024 last year, technically. Oh my god, it's already 2025. Oh my god. So not too long ago, I have the article saved because I wanted to do this video. I saw an article mentioning all the groups, girl groups and specifically, that disbanded in 2024, and I went through that list and I was like, is it that many? It was a lot. Like, yes, it was in the spam 2024, but it is a lot, and I wanted to talk about this because it is a lot. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the groups, the disbanded, and my opinions on it and all of that, because it is a lot. Now, I knew a lot of groups disbanded in 2024, but girl groups specifically is a lot. So we're gonna go through this list. I have the article pulled out, and I do have a few other articles about the disbandment of the groups and all that. And the thing I want to say is this one is only girl groups. I know there's a bunch of boy groups as well that disbanded in 2024, but I couldn't find a list of the boy groups, so we're just gonna focus on the girl groups because I feel like it is just a lot, and there isn't that many girl groups right now in K-pop also. So the article is the long list of girl groups that disbanded this year. So this was posted on December 4th, 2024. It basically says 2024 has been a very sweet year for K-pop fans, marked by the departure of several beloved girl groups from the industry. While some girl groups announced their official disbandment, some girl groups have left fans with uncertain future with their indefinite hiatus from activities. This year has been the end of an era for many girl groups. First off, we have Cherry Bullet. Cherry Bullet debuted in 2019 under FNC Entertainment, and they officially announced their disbandment on April 22 of 2024 after 4 out of the 7 members terminated their contracts with the label. Now, I'm not into a lot of cute groups or cute concepts in girl groups, but Cherry Bullet is one of those groups that I really like their music. I love what they release, and I feel like at the end-ish they change it up a bit, and I really liked it. One of my favorite songs from them is Q&A. It's the one that they debuted with. It is cute, but I really like it. The last thing that they released was actually 2023, and it was Play on the World, which it is a really good song. It's one of those concept changes that they did at the end-ish. And I do remember a few of the members went on Girls Planet 999, which was in 2021, and then a few other went on Kingdom Puzzle, which was in 2023. Now, I did find an article that has the official statement from the company. So it says, hello, this is FNC Entertainment. First of all, we sincerely thank Lulet, love and support Cherry Bullet. This after long deliberation and discussion with our agency, our Cherry Bullet's members Haeyeon, Ryuju, Bora, Jiwoon, Remy, Sharing, and Mei their official group activities, and today Haeyoon, Jiwoon, Remy, and Mei were the ones that decided to terminate the contract, while Juju, Boda, and Sharing will continue their individual activities under FNC Entertainment. So they're apologizing for sharing the news and all of that. Now, I haven't seen too much of their solo stuff that they have been releasing, but they have gone to a few shows as well, so we will see what happens. But really, it makes me sad because I really did like Cherry Bullet. Even thought it was a cutesy group. I did really like their music. So the next one is Weki Meki. It was formed by Fantagio in 2017, consisting of 5 members. The group released their final single Coincy Destiny in June of this year and officially announced their disbandment on August 16, 2024. I did make a short, a TikTok or both, I think, on this because I was very angry. I really like Weki Meki. I think the problem with this group is promotion. The company didn't promote them well. This group had a lot of potential and promotion was non-existent. They barely released music, and when they did, promotion was just lacking everywhere. And I think if they had that support from the company, they would have been a huge group from the beginning, and this wouldn't have happened. They did release the last song that they released before disbandment, but after that, the last comeback that they did that I found was in 2021 with Siesta, which is an amazing song. But the fact that 2021 they didn't release anything until the disbandment, they were technically on a hiatus, and I think people knew that this disbandment was going to happen at some point. The official statement that I found, it is pretty long. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'll still put it up just in case you wanna read it. Just stop the video so you can read the whole thing. But basically it says, after a long discussion with Weki Meki, who has released lots of love and support from their fans for the past 7 years, it has been decided that they will end their official activities August 8, 2024. Additionally, we are currently in serious discussion with members Suyeon, Yuyeon, and Duyeon, oh my god, names, so that the artists can make the very choices for themselves. And after continuous discussion, Ellie, Sei, Lua, Rina, and Lucy have wound up ending their exclusive contracts. So I'm guessing Suyeon, Yuyeon, and Duyeon stay on the Fantagio, I think, unless they at some point from me doing this or before or something, they have left Fantagio. I'm not sure, but a good chunk of the group left and looking up to see what they're doing. Usually when things like this happen, they go more into acting route, unless they do acting and solo music, but most of the time they do go into acting. So I don't know, but some of them really like singing and being on stage and all of that, so they do find a company that their debut solo under. The next one is Nature. Nature debuted under NCH Entertainment, haven't heard that much from that one, in 2018, and they officially disbanded on April 27, 2024. Nature is a group that I have heard of, their name, and a few other songs, but I have never followed them. I do remember their songs were very catchy and they had a very unique concept, and they always try new things for the songs and all that. That's what I remember from them. I do remember one of the members was Produce 101, the first survey show that made AOI. She didn't make it into the lineup. I think her name, I put her name here, Sohee, I think it was. That's the name that I have here. She didn't make it into the lineup, but I do remember seeing her in the show. From what I found, the last thing that they released was in 2022 with Limbo, which I do remember hearing it, very catchy. The dance was very weird, but also very fun, and I kind of liked it. So I do remember a little bit of them. I just didn't follow them that much, and I did find the official statement for it. Again, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, that they were making the official statement. Nature has released love from their fans while working hard for the past several years. For the debut is sending all official activities as a group. We would like to sincerely apologize for having to convey this news to so many fans who have been waiting for Nature's return. It does say member Sohee will remain with our agency and continue to pursue various solo activities in the future, including music and acting. So I'm guessing she's the only one that stayed under the company, and the rest of the members left, because in this doesn't say anything about the other members, just Sohee. So the next one is 3i. I think that's how you measure the name. 3i is a trio formed by GH Entertainment in 2019, and they disbanded on November 14. Now, I don't know anything about this group. I've not heard of them. From what I found, the last thing that they released was in 2023 with Loco, and it was a single. This company I do remember, because this company was a group called Big was under. It was a boy group, which I love their music. They disbanded. Well, a few of the members left. I think 3 of them are still, but they haven't released anything. But that's where I know the company for. I didn't know anything about 3i. Where things got weird, because I was trying to find the official statement, because again, when a group disbands or something like that, an official statement is done by the company mentioning pretty much the same: we are sorry, the group disbanded, thank you for everything. That's basically it. Not this one. I couldn't find anything. What I did find was that the group announced themselves the disbandment in individuals' letters. Each member shared posts on Instagram featuring images from the last release, announcing that their exclusive contracts officially expire on August 1. So all of them posted something on their Instagram with their messages, which I'm not gonna read all of them, but they all put their own little message announcing the disbandment and taking everybody and their fans for everything. There's no official statement for them. They just themselves had to announce it. That part makes me angry, because if you know a group disbanded, the least you can do is post a statement as a company. Done. It's done. There you go. And usually, like I said, they say the same thing, but still, an official thing, the fact that they had to do it themselves angers me a bit. The next one is Queen's Eyes. They debuted in 2022, and they have not officially announced a disbandment, but they are indefinite hiatus. Another one that I don't know too much about this group. From what I saw, the last thing that they released was in 2023 with a single called This Is Love. But technically this group hasn't disbanded. There has been no official announcement. I didn't see anything at all. They're just on hiatus, and nobody knows when they're going to come back or anything like that. Now, I did find that on October of 2024 that they released an host together, so I don't know if this means that they're still together as a group, if they're going to release new music now in 2025, I don't know. But no official statement from the company, nothing said by the members. They just on hiatus, but I did find they released that host in October, so we will see what happens. But they're not disbanded, but at the same time, nothing new. The next one is Alice. So they debuted on 2017. The group has not announced their official disbandment, but the group has entered an indefinite hiatus period as well, after 5 members left the group in 2024. Now, Alice is a group that I do know about, do like their music, and mainly I know this group because of a member called Sohee. She has released solo music before. Absolutely love it, and then when I saw that she was going to debut on this group, I followed the group because I do really like it. The last thing that they released was actually Milky Way, which was in 2024. After that, there's nothing else. Now, one thing with the group is, again, they haven't officially disbanded. 5 members left the group, and there's only 2 right now, so either they're leaving soon or they're adding new members and re-debuting again, I don't know. But no official statement from the disbanded or anything like that. Now, the one that surprised everybody was Sohee, because when she left, not only did she left the group, she left the entertainment industry, and she got married to a guy that is older than her, and she looks happy. I went to her Instagram because she still has her Instagram. While I was making this, I was like, what is she up to? She actually got married, wait. And she has posted a few pictures of her on her wedding day, and she looks really pretty, she looks happy, she looks like she's enjoying her life. So I'm happy for her that she's happy and enjoying her life, and that she's still married from what I know. But I remember those news came out and everybody was like, what? The next one is Limelight. They were originally formed by 143 Entertainment in 2022, but the group has gone under rebranding in 2024 with the new name Maiden. However, member again left the group in November 2024. They technically didn't disband it, like it said. I didn't know anything about Lamplight specifically when they debuted anything, but again, they didn't disband it. They just rebranded when Kepler's contract was ending. Mashiro and Giselle didn't renew it, and they went back to the company, which is 142 Entertainment. Debuted together with the Limelight members, and I think they added 1 or 2 more members under Maiden. If you keep track of their debut, the debut was very talked about because of the music video and all of that. But now the talk is different because Gaon, oh my god, her name, she left, and she is allegedly accusing the CEO of sexual harassment. And so far there has been no comeback of Maiden. From what I have seen, they have been posting here and there on the Instagram, official Instagram of the group, and TikTok, but no official comeback, nothing like that. Still, I feel like it's very smart for them to wait a bit. I know at some point there was a live that Mashiro did, and a lot of people saw bruises on her arms, and she covered them up. So things are happening. I feel like they haven't disbanded or anything like that, but I think they're just waiting to see what happens. It's very sad because again, Mashiro and Giselle left Kepler to debut under Maiden, and I feel like if they stayed on Kepler, it would probably be a little bit better. But again, we will see what happens. But it's just a matter of waiting now to see. Hello, editing me here. Just wanted to add to this part that one, Maiden is going to have a comeback now in February. From what I have been seeing, I haven't seen an official statement posted, but the date that is going around is February of this year. And two, I also have been seeing around that fans are thinking of boycotting this comeback. One, to tell the company, hey, we are looking at you, but two, to sort of free the girls from that company, because honestly that company is not looking good. So just wanted to add that here because that came out after me recording this whole video. So yeah, Maiden is going to have a comeback this month, so we will see how it goes. I'm pretty sure that boycott is going to happen, so we will see what happens with this comeback. The next one is Fanatics. They're a group formed by Fent in 2018, and they disbanded on October 17th. Is that they're announced through Instagram. Here we go again. Okay, Fanatics I don't know too much about, but I do know one member, which is called Doa. I remember her because she participated on Produce 48, and I love her in that show. And when I knew she debuted under Fanatics, I kind of followed the group, not as much, but I have heard a couple of their songs, and I do know she, together with a few other members, went on Girls Planet 99. Also, from what I remember, they do have a unique concept because not all of the members who were on the comebacks, the member was free to choose if they wanted to be part of the comeback or not, essentially. So depending on the comeback that we're going to do, the members will be like, okay, I will be, and then they will release that. So that's why you see different members. One comeback has 5 girls, another one has 7. It all depends if the members want to be a part of it or not. The last comeback actually that they had was on 2021 with Starry Night. After that, I didn't see anything, so no official statement from the company. It was a member that confirmed it in Instagram. Even though the group's activity slowed, they had a comeback plan for November of 2022. It didn't happen, of course, but former member Via confirmed that the group had disbanded after being asked by a fan on Instagram post. Additionally, Via answered that the group planned comeback had been cancelled, likely leading to the disbandment. What they are assuming, what people are assuming, is that they had a silent disbandment in 2023, but this is the first time that we are having it confirmed by a group via Instagram again. Companies, please, how hard is it to do an official statement? I don't care if the statement is late, but post something. Again, every time I see that the members have to confirm it themselves, it angers me. The next one is Hashtag. They debuted in 2017 under Look Factory, and their official announcement for disbandment was on October 12th. Don't know too much about this group, but from what I found, the last comeback was in 2023. Not too much that I could find for this disbandment. Again, no official statement from the company. All that I found was basically it was according to reports that the 5-member girl group hashtag has disbanded after contracts of the members Hyunjin, Suwa, Sunmin, Subin, and Sojin with Look Factory come to an end. So there's no official statement. The members either has said anything on their Instagram or anywhere. Just reports came out that the group disbanded. That's all. Again, official statement. It's not that. I know it's sad, but fans need to know. Thank you. Just say it. Okay, the next one is Lucembo, which I do know about this group. They were formed by 5 members of Luna in 2023 under CTDENM. I don't know how you pronounce that. But the members terminated their contract with the label in 2024. I do have heard of this group. They're a member of Luna. I knew they were going to debut. The last thing that they released was actually in 2024 with TTYL, which was an amazing song. They did release an official statement. I did talk about this in a TikTok, I think it was, when a bunch of groups were disbanded. I was like, what the hell is happening here? But there was an official statement on the fan cafe. That's something. At least, you know what, whatever you post at this point is fine, but at least in a statement. But basically the company was just saying that the members' contracts come to an end and that they were happy for the supporting of that. They were taking fans for the support. That's basically it. Again, that's pretty much what everything says, and I'm okay with. Now fans, what are worried about is what's going to happen with them, if they're going to go back to the company that they were under, or if they're trying to find a company that takes all 5 of them and redebut again. That is something that it hasn't been said yet, but people are just waiting to see what happens. The next one is Promise 9, which this is one of the recent ones. They debuted on the CGENM Entertainment first through the Survivor Show Idol School in 2017. And then they were transferred to Players Entertainment in 2021 until the contract ended on December 31 of 2024. Now they just didn't renew the contract with Players. Thanks God they didn't. I love Promise since they debuted. I didn't see the whole show. I did see the clips and the performances, and I really like Promise 9. They did release a song before they disbanded. There was no music video for it or anything like that, but they did release a single. We can all agree that since being on Players, they weren't promoted well, and it wasn't until recently that they did a comeback that went very, very well. That Players said, oh, you can give us money, okay, we're gonna give you more comebacks. And they started doing more comebacks. Promotion were non-existent, honestly, but they were releasing music. It was going well, and they were winning on music shows as well. Yeah, the last comeback was Supersonic, and it was really good. People really liked it. I think they won first place once or twice. There was an official statement, but basically they were saying that the exclusive contract with Promise 9 it was going to expire on December 31, and they had a lengthy and in-depth discussion with the members, and they decided to just end it and not renew it. From when they debuted, they released Talk and Talk, DM, Stay This Way, Me Now, and Supersonic. So they have released a good amount of music on their playlist, but again, it's just promotion. Everything lies on promotion for me, and they barely promoted Promise 9. So now it's just a matter of waiting. I don't know if the group officially disbanded, they're just all gonna do their own stuff now, or if they're gonna try and keep together as a group under another company. I don't know. I think they just disbanded and done. The last one is actually Signature, which is one of the recent ones as well. I think the group debuted in 2020 under Cena Entertainment, and the company announced it through the fan cafe that the group has decided to disband after the members unanimously, oh my god, agreed to end activities on November 30, 2024. Signature, another group that I have heard their name. I have heard a couple of their songs, but I haven't followed as much, mainly because a few of the members, they went on the show The Unit, which the main one that I remember is Yewon. think that's how you say her name. I absolutely love her, so she's the main reason why I know Signature. Other than that, I have heard a couple other songs here and there. I do remember the concept was very cutesy and fun, but I don't know if that changed. The last thing that they released was actually this year, 2024, with Pandun. I don't know how you say it, but I think it is like that. I do remember seeing a clip at some point because people were talking about it, about a music video that I don't remember exactly which one, top of my head, but it was a music video and the members were reacting to it, and they saw that a couple of the scenes were kind of sexual in a way, and they didn't know honestly because them members' faces were like, what? I don't know if you can find the clip somewhere, but I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube if that reaction is still up. And also is Yewon. I think it was in that same comeback, but I fully don't remember. But they started putting her in very uncomfortable and tight clothing, and I just feel like they were just using that to get attention to the public, in my opinion. But I don't know, but it was just all of a sudden, and you can tell in some of the clips that she was being very uncomfortable in it. But there was an official statement, at least in the fan cafe. It basically says, after a true discussion between the company and the member, it was mutually agreed that the disbandment of the group was necessary. As a result, we have terminated the exclusive contract of all 7 members regarding of the duration of the contract of the remaining direction. But so that means the contract wasn't even done, but they still decided to just finish it. They were just taking fans again for everything. So even if the contract wasn't done, they were like, okay, we're done. So again, that means things were happening. I've said this a lot, but we don't know what happens between the scenes. We don't know what is happening between, you know, behind those doors. So yeah, those are all the groups that disbanded in 2024. Again, it's a long list. I didn't find anything for boy groups as well, but I'm pretty sure you all can tell me how many boy groups disbanded, because I do know it's a few as well. But this is a lot of girl groups. It's sad how many groups in general disbanded in 2024. A good chunk of them, I have heard their songs and I really like them. They're very catchy, very unique, so it's very sad. Guessing they're gonna start doing a lot of solo stuff again. Like I said, a lot of them just go into acting if they can, and that tends to work as well for them. But yeah, I'm gonna try and look up a little bit more about everything and see what they're doing, because it's very sad. Again, they're all super talented, and it's sad whenever things like this happen. Again, at this moment, I feel like a lot of things in K-pop are coming back. Like a lot of old K-pop stuff is coming back. All of these groups are just having a hard time trying to figure out what's best for them and what's gonna get the public's attention, because probably what they were doing was working, but now things are changing and probably it's hard to change the concept or try something else and it doesn't work, or try to follow what other people are doing and it doesn't work. So it's just very hard right now. There is a lot in K-pop at the moment. Again, things are changing for sure with this new generation. I feel like it's hard to find something that will make a group unique and stand out right now, because people are doing different stuff. When people were doing the same thing, honestly, it was very easy because it's like, oh, you're doing something new, I like it, let's go. But now that people are doing different stuff, it's hard to stand out. And again, I also think it's promotion. Companies at this moment are not promoting their groups as well. Like, I understand it takes money, I understand it takes time, but if you don't promote them, public is never gonna know about them. There's a lot here to unpack, honestly, and I think we all have our own opinions about it. So let me know what you all think, what is happening right now. It's a lot of girl groups, and I feel like there isn't that many girl groups at the moment in K-pop. So it's very sad that so many disbanded in 2024. So yeah, let me know what you all thought. Is there any of these groups that you really liked that disbanded? Is there any other group that you think not too many people know about that you wish they would know about? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing great, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.